The initial indications on sort of crop performance and outcomes from the application of the hydrolysate and carbon source, I suspect because of the way it's sustained and improved clover content and yield, that there'll be higher proteins in the treated areas of the ryegrass and clover lays. We've been extremely fortunate with our late drilled beans across the field. We've got some great yield results there, but not a defined difference in terms of biomass in the winter cropping. But the spring cropping, there's going to be higher yield, I suspect, the way things are looking in the sort of trial plot areas we've looked at. So a mix of results so far. There certainly didn't seem to be a lot of impact from the first application, but the second application has helped give visible lifts in clover yield and biomass in the spring pea barley mix. The data that we get from the trials will indicate that the correct investment in biological inputs will increase the opportunity to grow more sustainable and more profitable crops. Within the control areas and the treated areas, that we can have a direct comparison, so that the Sea2Soil treated areas against control against other biologicals, I'm hoping to see a lift in either yield or protein content, so that we can encourage, from a technical perspective, better practice within the organic, regenerative and sustainable agronomy sector. I see hydrolysate as being a cornerstone of where we want to take biological nutrition going forward. So I'm sort of trialling it as a given and bringing other products to it to balance it in the goals that we're trying to achieve. I'd certainly like to go on with it. We've put in for the next round of Innovate funding to try and look at some of this work. The hydrolysate is very much part of that next stage of analysis. I'm hoping to show farmers that more regenerative agronomy and biological agronomy is a route and a developing opportunity, so that we can rely less and less on purchase inputs into a farm. So I'm hopeful that people understand that they can grow well-balanced protein feeds on their farms, they can use less harmful chemicals and possibly look at more biologically balanced crop nutrition packages, because I think this is the way that we'll build resilience and profitability back into our farms. We'll certainly keep on with trial work on our own farm here, and I think that it will be something that's part of a yield builder rather than an instant responder type scenario. Regenerative farming is really about making long-term decisions, and this is one of the ones we're deciding to run with.